Okay, so I'm here at the Old South Pittsburgh Hospital, and they just affirmed that's where I am by walking in front of that motion light. And I was asking questions, what kind of room was this? And I asked if this is where you looked at results from tests and that type of thing. And the motion light went on, so I took that as a yes. So we'll let that light go off, and then we can ask another question. It's almost off. There we go. So, are you a doctor? Oh, you're a doctor. Awesome. Okay. Are you the only one in here at the moment? And like I said, with this K2 meter right here, if you make these lights flash up to, say, yellow or orange, then I can take that as a yes. So we'll let that light go off for a second. Oh, wow. You got the hang of that, didn't you? Wow. Wow. That's cool. Are you the only doctor in here? Okay, you really made that go up to red. That was awesome. So, are you the only doctor in here? I'm not sure if that was a yes or not, or you were just maybe playing with the device. Were you just playing with that K2 meter? Do you like to see how high you can make the lights go? Takes a strong energy to make the lights go up to red. So if you are the only doctor in here at the moment, can you make that motion light go off for me again? All right, so there's more than one of you in here. Is that right? Is there an assistant maybe in here with you? Not necessarily a doctor, but an assistant. How about someone that's a specialist? Were you a specialist? If you were a specialist, can you make that motion light go off for me again? So are you a doctor checking on the results of testing? Did you come down here to get some results? You did. Awesome. Okay. Oh, and you're making the K2 meter go off really fast. Wow. You made it go to red. That's awesome. So back away from the light a second so I can ask you another question, yes or no. Yes would mean that you make the light go off for me again. Or you could just use the K2 meter like you're using it right now. Were the results good? Okay, you're really making that flash for me, so I'm assuming that means that the results were good from the test that you were checking on. Is that right? Did you have to deliver bad news sometimes? Or maybe that wasn't your job. Did someone else deliver the bad news? Like if someone maybe had cancer or. Okay, so someone else delivered that bad news. Okay. Thank you. So were you maybe a consultant to the doctor? We've established you're a doctor, but maybe you're a consultant and that's why you didn't deliver the bad news. You can use that K2 meter if it's a yes. Or you just work down here. Did you just work down here and just mainly, you did. So you mainly just went over the test and gave the results, wrote down the results and gave them to the doctor in charge, right? So were you down here all day? Is this the main place you were? You were down here all day, right? Okay, you made that light go off. Wonder how many of you were working at the same time down here. Was it 3? Was it more than 3? Was it just 2? It was 2. Okay, thank you. Thank you. That's a strong energy there. Thank you very much. Wow. You know, I don't get too many red lights on that K2 meter. You made it go all the way to red. You're very strong. Are you showing out right now? I think you're showing out for me, aren't you? Show me what a strong spirit you are, right? So did you die in the hospital? Use the K2 meter and light it up if you did. Do you hang out here because it was such an important part of your life then? Okay. So this was a big part of your life, and that's why you hang out here. Were you happy here? You can just use the K2 meter since you use it so well. Was this a happy place to work? Did you like the people you worked with? Was there a girlfriend? Was there a girlfriend here, maybe? A love interest, in other words? There was. All right, there we go. There was a love interest here. And I'm assuming she or he is still here, correct? All right, and that's why you hang out, right? Because you want to be around them. Okay. Do you like people coming and talking to you like this? Do you like the company? Okay, I'm not getting a response. Had you rather just be left alone? Do you not care one way or the other? Not really getting a response there. Is it okay that you're talking to me right now? Do you like talking to me? Can you make that motion light go off again if you like talking to me? Are you through talking? Make the motion light go off if you're still here. Are you still here in this space? Did you get a call to be somewhere else in the hospital? All right, well, looks like you may have been called away from your desk. So I'll end this right now, but it was very nice talking to you. Oh, you are there. Ha ha. You are there. Yeah, was it nice talking to me? I enjoyed talking to you. Just sometimes you just kind of play quiet when people come and try to ask you questions and you pretend like you're not here. I bet you do that sometimes, don't you? Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Well, I'm so glad that you talked to me and didn't just be silent for me. I do appreciate that. All right, well, I'm going to go somewhere else in the building, but thank you so much for talking to me, okay? Maybe I'll be back later. Do you remember me from before? Because I've been here several times. And I've been in this room before, too. Do you remember me? No? There's so many people that come in and out, I'm sure you can't remember everybody. Okay, well, thank you very much.